Hello ESL students, welcome to this video. In today's class I will be talking to you about besides and beside. They're tricky prepositions because people get confused with them very often because they sound the same and they look alike. You just add an S to besides and take away the S to beside and you don't know which one to use. But remember that beside, as I wrote here on the board, means next to, and besides means in addition to. Alright, I have three examples for you on the board. The first one says, besides your experience, you will need theory. That means in addition to your experience, you are going to be needing theory. Right? So your experience is not the only thing you will need. You will also need theory. Alright, so besides, in addition to. The next one says, she is the one who sits beside me. This does not have the S here, so we know it means next to. She is the one who sits next to me. And the last one says, you will need nothing else besides your resume. That means you will only need your resume because you will need nothing in addition to your resume. Alright, so remember, beside, next to, besides, in addition to. Do not get confused, one has an S and one doesn't, but they most definitely mean different things. Alright, well next I will give you some practice examples and sentences so that you can obviously practice with me. Now you are going to help me fill in the blanks with the correct preposition, beside or besides. Right? The first one says, blank your knowledge, your experience is sufficient. Do you think we should use beside? Next to your knowledge, your experience is sufficient? No, it doesn't sound quite coherent, does it? So we are going to use besides. In addition to your knowledge, your experience is sufficient. So, besides. There you go. And the next one says, stand. Are we going to use besides? Stand in addition to me? No, it doesn't make sense. So, stand next to me. Stand beside me. It is very simple. Once you get used to or you learn the meaning of each of these prepositions, and then you just have to memorize or learn by heart how to use them and say, well, besides means in addition to, you just add the S. Beside means next to, you just take away the S. So it is very simple. Just learn them by heart because these two tricky prepositions are the reason why many people get confused. Alright, well next I will leave you some homework. Remember that you need to do it to improve your English. Your homework will be super easy. You are just going to write 4 sentences using the prepositions beside and besides. Remember that besides means in addition to, and beside means next to. Take note of that, and please leave your homework in the comment section below this video. And if you have any suggestion, comment, or question, please also leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. As always, it was a pleasure to have you here, and I will see you in the next video. Would you like to watch my next video? Click on the television to the right. In this video, we are going to talk about between and among. These are tricky prepositions because